Have a seat. Did you see Ghost Swellender Wayanium coming here? Yeah, turn on your body cam.
Hey, K-Block, when you guys send the BC up, make sure you tag me in it. I appreciate that.
I'ma call some name, and if I don't see them, in Sir Pablo. Is Sir Pablo here? Yeah. KY. Mr. KY.
It's like K-Block.
Is Mona Armani here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is Mr. Wild here?
Mr. Pablo.
Is Mr. Wild here?
Thank you, sir. I was here for your attendance.
What was that? Say that again.
I said,
Mr. Wild.
can you please have a seat for me? I need you here for your attendance. Majority of the things I'm about to go over, you already know, but I just need you here for attendance, please. All right. So I'm gonna begin. Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Green. If you guys don't know me, I'm the drill sergeant here for Camp Pacific Army. Comes to any type of training, I'll be the person to contact, along with my fellow general here, Mr. K. Payne. All right, and my other general over there, Mr. J.P. Glock. If you need any assistance or any additional help outside of this training, we are the three people that you can contact or speak to when everything is done. Today, what we'll be going over is some important things that you guys need to understand and know when it comes to maintaining a gate. As you guys are ranking up from being a scarf, which is a soft hat, if you have a scarf on your head, you're about to be make your way to becoming a hard hat. So you need to pay attention and really understand everything that's going on within role play for the gates. Mr. Payne, would you like anything to say?
Yes.
All right. So first things first. When you're at the gate,
Can I get through?
you're gonna have a lot of civilians or gang members, and they're gonna
I
approach you
got the
with
10-4 from base.
negativity. So how do we handle negativity? The way we handle negativity is by being understanding. I understand we all have bad days. I understand some people may push us off the wrong way based off their tone. But we have to understand this is a game. So do not let your emotions get the best of you while you're at these gates. You don't have to use any type of profanity, and you don't have to give them the same energy that they're giving to you. The best way for you to handle the situation is by diffusing the situation by all means. How do you diffuse the situation? If they're being nasty and rowdy, you just be calm and collective. Just kill them with kindness. That's all we ask of you soldiers in uniform. Kill them with kindness. Um, I understand a lot of you guys, you have the phrase of, oh, I ain't going for that shit. Excuse my language. Well, being here at this army, you have to go for that shit. All right? It's not your ego over the uniform. It's your uniform over the ego. So if you feel like you have to stoop down to their level and get out of character and be unprofessional, then hit the leave button because this army is not for you. So when we're at these gates, I'm going to put down the macros that you should have. So when you're communicating with people at the gates, these are the right macros that you should be using when dealing with civilian or gang member. All right. Your badge. This is the first macro that you should have. Can everyone else please put in the chat? Thank you. This is the macro that you must use when you're talking with a civilian or a gang member when they approaches the gate. You have to put this macro. And following up with that, only if they ask if they want to join the army, then you will proceed to put down the second macro.
And
Yeah, I'm
basically, if they don't park in the grass, obviously they can't follow commands.
yeah, so like the hard hat Mr. Banner said, they must park in the grass. I haven't said that yet because I didn't get to that part yet, but if they come and they're not here to ask you how to join the army or anything like that, you must proceed with the macro of park your vehicle in the grass. Now, if they're here to ask you to join the army, you must put down both of these macros, which is the days and how old you have to be, and then you also have to put park your car in the grass. That's how it works. But if they're here to ask you how to join the army, that's the one macro that you put is how to join the army. Another thing I would like to tell you, if they ask you how to join the army, you must request their documents. You must request their documents. Do not proceed on calling any general or any higher ranks up without checking their documents. We don't have to check their documents. You can do it too. Do you need to know how to do it? Because I can show you if you don't know. So if you don't know how to check documents, please ask me now so I can show you.
Go ahead, show them how to take a screenshot and post it on the server also.
Mr. Pablo, I know you're good.
Yep.
Mr. Armani, do you need help with how to request documents?
No.
Do you need help, sir?
No, sir. I know how.
All right,
Thank you, sir.
no problem. Do you need help, Mr. K. Wayne? I mean, Mr. K.
No,
Wise.
no, sir.
You know how to do it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for really paying attention. Uh, keep learning fast and keep understanding things as the best way you can. You're doing good so far.
Appreciate you, sir.
All right, moving on to the third part. So Before you even proceed on sending them back to the hospital or wherever they came from, our job is to not just take out our guns to kill them. Our job is to defuse the situation as much as possible. So even if they're calling you out your name or anything like that, disrespecting you or disrespecting the fallen, you have something on your left side of the screen, which is the four boxes, which is your macros. If you don't want to use the macros, which you should all have, the slash help macro, then you could do the slash help inside the chat. Call a admin. Not all the time. Situations that you guys be getting into when you're being disrespected is army matter. Most of the times it be a admin matter because we can't do the things that you need us to do so you can feel okay. So make sure you use that slash help and you call an admin if the person is breaking any type of RP rules. Now, once you give them all the information, you must put up the macro that Mr. Guzman put. You have been given all the information there is for the army, and you've given them 5 seconds to leave before you use your service weapon to eliminate them and send them back to where they came from. All right. Make sure you go through all the correct procedures, and you must count to 5. Does anybody have any questions?
You should
No,
let
sir.
them. You should let them know they should probably have their body cam on whenever they're actually in a situation with a hostile. That way, just in case anything happens, they have proof of what happened.
You all, did you hear the hard hat, Mr. Beener? It's a preference thing. I'm not gonna force you guys to do it. But here in the army, we do tell you guys to have your body cam on if you guys get into a very negative situation. It is easier for us to see the footage and stuff like that so we could defend you and know how to go about the situation. But like I said, it's a preference thing. You're not forced to do it, but you are forced to do it if the person has become negative. So it's best to have it on before you even get in the situation.
Can I add to that?
Yes, sir.
Reason I want to add to that because a lot of people like look at body cam like it's some kind of like master splinter type thing, but it really ain't, bruh. It's easier to show somebody what happened than to explain what happened. And if you're explaining what happened every time, at some point, what's going to happen is people are going to question whether it's the truth or not because you never have body cam. So your explanation really doesn't mean much without body cam, especially if who you're explaining it on has body cam. And let's say they chop up 34 seconds that they prefer to show, then just tell the truth or tell the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? If somebody's using body cam, it's like I don't know, man. Like explaining something is way harder than showing somebody what happened. You get what I'm saying? And you'd rather be able to show somebody what happened because if you have it on body cam, you don't have to wait for somebody to approach you and ask. You can just go ahead and cut it up and shoot it where it needs to be. So by the time people are trying to figure out what happened, they already have your body cam where it needs to be, and nobody ever pulls up on you asking what happened. You get what I'm saying? I've been involved in multiple situations since I've been here. I don't really get pulled up on to ask what happened because my body cam is already where it's supposed to be. That's just being real. It makes your job easier.
Thank you, Mr. Banner. As you all
Yeah.
heard, it's very important to have your body cam on, but like I said, this is a preference thing. But it's important to have it on when you are in a situation so we know how to defend you. Because if someone else puts a ticket up, like Mr. Banner said, they could chop it up and cut out the things that they didn't do. I mean, that they did do so that you can make it look like you did bad. So make sure you protect yourself as much as you're protecting your base. All right? Use that body cam. Yes, Mr. Payne. I mean, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, I just want to say something also involving the body cam. For those who don't know about trying to send it on Discord, Discord would only send 45 seconds of a body cam, but if it's longer than 45 seconds, you would have to upload it to YouTube.
That's if you don't have Discord Nitro. If you have Discord Nitro, you can upload a video up to, I believe, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's not the Nitro.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Um, Another thing I would like to talk to you guys when it comes to role playing. Here on this base, you might run into people that feels like they know more about the army because their personal experience and how they go about things. Make sure you use the things that you've been taught by your generals and not by your peers who are trying to steer you in the wrong path. Um, this is very important because a lot of people find people on this base and they find them as friends, and then when things hit the fan, they turn out to not be your friend. What I would like to say is, if you personally have a friendship with someone and you sure that your friend is a legit friend, always be mindful that your friend can turn on you at any moment. I'm not saying do not trust anyone at the army. What I'm saying is not everybody ears needs the information that you want to share. Certain things you want to keep it to yourself unless you don't want it to spread like wildfire. All right?
Because we're definitely role playing.
So to make sure we don't have any problems on this base, let's make sure we stay respectful. You know, we don't want to get no RP 13 or 14. So please make sure you guys understand this. And let me give you guys the rundown on the rules and explain these rules before we leave here and dismiss this class. So, first rules that we are going to be going over is our five base rules. These five base rules, you must know them because if you don't know these rules, you cannot rank up from becoming a soft hat to a hard hat. You will stay at a soft hat if you do not know these five base rules. So take a minute to look and read these rules to get a little understanding and why it's important. But these five rules are very important here at Camp Pacific Army. Secondly, we have RP 13 and 14. RP 13 is not listening and following orders as a soldier in uniform. RP 13 is a very, very important rule, like I just explained to you guys. If you don't want the information that you want to share going around the base, keep your information to yourself. All right? We don't need anybody in uniform acting out of behavior. You shouldn't be tasing any soldier unless they haven't gave you the confirmation to do so. And if you guys aren't at the shooting range, you shouldn't be tasing anyone, no matter the situation. Now, because you see generals may be doing it time to time or hard hats, no. Like I told you, treat no one as your friend. Just understand everyone here at this army is trying to get their rank up as much as you. You show respect, you're gonna earn respect. That's just the type of person I am. I don't really care for the friendship because I don't look at you guys as friends. I look at you all as family once you are in green. But as soon as you start disrespecting, all that respect goes out the window between me and you. All right. All right. Let me give you guys one more rule. So here is RP 15, chat 1, and chat 2. Make sure you guys take some time to understand this. Do not provoke anybody. If you or and someone else is having a disagreement and you guys not seeing eye to eye, like I just explained, once you cross that line of disrespect, I will no longer defend you or try to help you in any situation. You cannot come to me. You cannot ask me, oh, Green, this and that. No, I will not help you. I will not talk to the FGs and I will not talk to the DFGs to help you in no situation. It doesn't matter because I'm in a suit, and it doesn't matter because you're in a soft hat that anybody could disrespect you. So if you so fast feel like someone's trying to disrespect you, please say something. Do not hold your mouth for no one. Speak up. All right. All you have to do is call a general, and I promise you, we will get to the bottom of the situation. But do not give back the energy that you're receiving. So that way you don't get in trouble, and we can only focus on the person who really started the problem. All right. Chat one. Be mindful and be respectful on the language that you are using on this base. Not because somebody cursed around you means you could just curse because they don't really care. No, you never know who's really out here trying to tell on you. So please be mindful on the language you're using around here. And please be mindful of how you speak to the women around here when there's nobody around or when you think there's nobody around. Because one thing I could tell you, there's always eyes. It might not be actual eyes, but that body cam don't lie. So please be respectful on how you treat the woman in this base. Chat two. If you don't want anybody disrespecting your IRL relatives or your passing, please do not share with nobody on this game. Do not share any personal information on this game so you don't get anybody insulted that's in your family outside this game. All right? Do anybody have any questions?
Facts. That's a true fact. I just want to add, the only true best friend that will never lie to you on base is your body cam. That's the only best friend you really have is your body cam. And it will not lie to you or to other people.
Yep, that's your only friend on this base. Mr. Payne, would you like to say something, sir?
When they done, I'd like to say something.
You have the floor, sir. You
All
can come
right,
up here.
so it like that. I don't know where everybody come from, but I done spent time around people from different areas and different locations and different statures and whatnot. And I'll tell you this: like everybody's your friend until like the poo poo hits the fan. And then whatever you've been sharing with them or whatever you've been doing with them or whatever you just so happen to, their defense is going to be what to say whatever they can in order to save themselves, even if that involves saying something to the nature of, I'm not the only one who does it, or man, come on, I was out there with, you get what I'm saying? So people could be cool, but unlike like our IRL or like IRL, you got to be careful who you connect yourself to, because not only should they be cool, but when you make friends, you should make a friend depending on their character, which is built from what comes from their tongue and what comes from their hands. Because if you witness them become disrespectful about small matters, that's only a small matter. That's just a conversation. Imagine if it becomes a larger matter with more people involved and more aggression. You get what I'm saying? So if you see any kind of aggression coming from them at the smallest of matters, that means they're really not meant for this location, because there's going to be a lot of matters here. And the best thing you can do is remain silent and run macros. Conversation is only for people who deserve conversation, to be honest with you. And that body cam is something else, boy. You need that, because one day you're going to lose your job without it.
I got you, Mr. Payne.
Sir, I'm a little bit confused. I need to keep the cam on all the time when I do my check-in, or only in some situations. That's my confused. Sorry.
So only in certain situations. So say for example, we're just gonna do a little example. Mr. Guzman, I want to join the army.
Sorry.
I want to join the army. Get me in the fucking army right now. You take it too long.
Okay, please. You need to talk me with respect, and I give you the information. This is a restricted area, and I give you the information. And
No,
after
you
that,
take it too long. No, man. I want to join the army right now. Hurry up. So you're gonna get people like that. That's when you want to turn it on. If they come to you on a calm tone, they probably still gonna curse, but just be on the lookout. They might just turn around and just start pulling out their gun and shooting you. So that's why I say make sure you have your body cam on. And same thing with Mr. Banner said, have your body cam on because you never know how the situation going to turn out.
I would approach with the body cam on, and then once you realize it's okay, then turn it off. But other than that, anytime you see a civilian, you should approach them with the body cam on.
Understood. I appreciate the information and the example. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And one
Thank
thing
you,
I
Dr. Banner.
And of
and
course,
and one thing I learned about um the body cam macros, it was a general that once told me when I first started this game. It was a general that once told me, um, never use the body cam on macro unless you're heading out to the city. Because if you are putting a body cam on and they see it in the chat, then they can easily switch up their behavior. And believe me, when they see that macro, they are gonna switch up that behavior. So I learned I'm gonna just delete that macro, and nobody ever know when my body cam is on, because I'm not gonna give them a warning that it's on, or give them any type of inkling that I'm turning on a body cam. So
So
what I
do,
did was I just deleted the two macros of body cam off and on, because it doesn't make sense to say body cam off if you don't have the one that says body cam on.
yeah, that is true. I mean, that's another thing that's true. It's a preface thing. Me personally, I don't have that macro. I deleted it a long time ago because no one's gonna know when I'm really screen sharing my camera. So that is honest information. But if you do turn your body cam on and you do have it, and there's certain situations, please send it in. Please send it in. All right. Does anybody have any questions? No questions. All right.
do all the soft hats in here know how to introduce themselves and know how to speak to civilians at the gate? Like, can you run the macros?
Mr. Guzman, do you need to be shown how to do so?
No, I think he said no, sir, to no question.
Uh,
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm right a little bit late. Sorry.
do you know how to role play at the gate, or you were saying no, sir, to me?
No, I say no, sir, for the question, sir, and I know how to do the duty in the gates.
All right. Um, Mr. Payne, do you have anything you would like to say, sir?
Uh, I got something I would like to say involving the macros. So for me, um, I got the macros literally lined up as a conversation. The only two macros that is first and second is the taser and the had to shoot gangbanger to protect myself and others. Um, and the rest of them, they literally just fall like a regular conversation. Like hi, my name is Chucky Johnson, and the next one could be um our hiring days, and the next one would be I was about to say yo. The next one would be please park your car on the grass. Then you know, so on and so on. All the way down to I would have to use legal force. So I just got mine lined up as a regular conversation, so I won't be going all the way through the phone to find uh the rest of them.
All right. Class is dismissed. Hard hats head over to the shooting range. It's time for combat training. Soft hats, you guys can go either to west or south gate to guard the gates, please, and to hold down the gates for the hard hats.